Hello friends, this is Praveen. Welcome to online course on Python basics. We have seen for and while loop, where the loop continues to execute till the end of the sequence. But what if we want to come out of the loop before reaching to the end of the sequence? So we have break statement for that purpose. So what is a break statement? Break. So with break statement, a loop while or for can be stopped before it has looped through all the items. So let us take it on our IDE. So this is our spider IDE, and so to make a for loop, we will use a for loop. So for I in, and we have seen how to use for loop with range function. So range, and I'm just using first element 2, then 20, then I'm just giving the steps. So this is the start, then end, then the step 3, and I just print it. Print I. So what it will print? It will print 2, 5, 8, and so on. 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. So it is printing, and it is printing till the end of the sequence. So what if we want to come out of this for loop before printing the 17 or 14? So what we can do, we'll just put a here break. So with some condition. So if I double equal to 11, and we will use break. Sorry, break. So what will happen in the first iteration? 2 will be passed. It will take 2 is not equal to 11, then it will come print 2. So in the second iteration, it will check 5. In the third iteration, it will check 8. In the fourth iteration, it will check 11. So it double equal to 11. So it will return true, and this break will be executed, and it will come out of the for loop, and then this 11, 14, and 17 will not be printed. So let us take it here. 258. So this is about uh, a sequence, how to get a sequence in ascending order. What if we want to get a sequence in descending order? Then we just have to make this the start bigger number, larger number, and then this end and a smaller number, and then the step has to be negative. If we do this, then it will start from 20, then 7, then 17, then 14, like that. So let us take it here. So 20, 17, and 14. So this is how we can use range function to produce descending sequence. Now let us say we have a list of numbers. List num is equal to, so some numbers are there: 20, 23, 26, 29. So these are numbers, and if we use the statement here for I in list num, print I, so it will print, it will go through the end of the, it will start from this element, and it will go through the end of this sequence or this list. So let us take it, and it is printing. Now what if we want to print if the number is odd or even? So we can check here, if I percentage 2 double equal to 0. So the moment it finds a even number or odd number rather, I'm saying even number, it should come out of the loop. So what we will do here, we will write print there is even number in the list, and after that we want to break. That's it. So what will happen here? Otherwise, I want to print. That's it. Print the numbers. Print I. So what will happen in the first iteration itself? It will find the even number. So it is there is in the first iteration itself. It is finding an even number. So there is an even number in the list, and it is not printing any number. What if I'm just changing some odd numbers here? 21. So now what will happen? It will come to 21, so it is an odd number. Then 23, it is also an odd number, and at 26 it is an even number, and it is printing there is an there is even number in the list. There is an even number, or rather I should write there is an even number in the list. What if we want to check if the list is contains an even number or not? So here we can check the list is having there is an even number in the list. So there is an even number list. What if we want to check if there is the list does not contain an even number? So what we can do, we can use else statement. So first we'll check here. I'm just doing this one. So I'm removing this print I, and we can use this else with the loop for loop. So else print the list does not contain any even number. So if we execute this way, there is an even number in the list. That's it, fine. So I'm just making another list number. So what will happen this time? This break will not be executed, and the moment break will not be executed, it will come to after executing all the elements through all the elements in the sequence or the list, it will come to the else part, and then it will print the list does not contain any even number. So the list does not contain any even number. So if break works, then it won't go to the else part. If break doesn't work, doesn't get executed, then only it will come to the else part. So now there is a continue. So what is a continue? Suppose we have uh, we want to at certain condition we want not to execute the loop statement and continue with the rest of the elements present in the sequence. So with continue statement, the current iteration of the loop can be stopped and continue with the next. So what does it mean? Let us take it on our IDE. So with this IDE here, we have used break. So what if we want to use continue? So here for I in less num and to printing everything here, I will use here print. I. So let us take it here first. So it is printing 21, 23, 27, 29, and there is no break. Now with here, if I double equal to 27, so what will happen here? And I will just comment this part because this is not an even number. So with this, what will happen with break? It is coming out. It is not executing with 29 with this element, and we want that only 27. For 27, it should not print, and it should continue for 29. So in place of this break, we can use continue. Continue. The moment continue is there, so what will happen when this iteration, this element will come for I. 27 is double equal to 27. It will see this continuous statement and it will again go for the next element. It won't print 27. So let us take it here. 29, 21, 23, and you see here 27. For 27, we have used continue. So this statement, this print I has not been executed. It again went back for the next iteration for 29, and then it will it continued. So this is how we can use continuous statement. Now next statement is pass. So what is a pass? So pass, it acts as a placeholder and usually used when there is no need of code, but a statement is still required to make a code syntactically correct. So what does it mean? Suppose here we have the print type and we just don't want to print this. The list does not contain any even number right now. We don't want to print. So the moment I comment it, the moment I comment it, check it here, syntax error, unexpected end of file while parsing. Why so? Because this red mark you can see here. So this red mark, it is showing that after else we have not written any statement. Any statement. If I write suppose here anything, hello, print and hello. So this is correct. Now we can check it here. So this is working, and the moment I remove this, it won't work. So instead of placing this set of statements here, we can use a pass statement. So I will use pass. So what will happen this time? If we execute, it is getting executed without any error. So this pass is working as a placeholder. You can use anywhere, wherever you want. You don't have to write a code. You don't want to write a code for the time being. You want to use it in the future purpose. Then you can use this pass. So suppose I want to use one more case. I will check here. For if I percentage here, I'm just using another for odd and even. I percentage to double equal to 0. So what will happen? It will print there is an even number in the list, and then I'm just here doing this one, and We don't want to work with the else part here. We don't want to work with the else part. So we have written else part and then pass. So this will work perfectly fine. Okay, let me check uncommented this one so that some output it will show some output. So it is working. We can work without this as well and we can get the same output. Fine. But what if we want to use this else statement for future? In this case, we use pass. That's it. So pass doesn't do anything. It simply works as a placeholder for the statement to make it syntactically correct. That's it. So I hope you understood the concept of break, continue, and pass. So in my next video, I will be discussing about some of the real-time examples of loop statement. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, then please like, subscribe, and share it.